Hello, everybody, and welcome back to an all-new Left Behind topic video. And I've had this one planned for a little while. Today we are going to be asking the question. This is all my opinion. Who plays the best Cameron Buck Williams in the Left Behind movies? We will be excluding the audio drama. The actor on there, I think, would be number one if we included him on this list, but we're not because we're going with the movies instead of the audio drama. So, just to let you guys know, he would be number one with this. But, you guys are going to be surprised of my answer, and it's just my opinion, guys. So, let's get into this video. Okay, guys, so first things off, we are going to overanalyze each actor's portrayal one by one. So we'll highlight their goods, and then what we'll do is we'll go into analyzing the individual characteristics from the book and match them up with the characters. So it's gonna be pretty cool. Each actor brought their own take to the character, but we're trying to do this by the book, so it's gonna be awesome, guys. So bear with me, but let's get into this. So, anyways, our first actor, of course, who's been on the screen for a sec, is Kirk Cameron. So, we're doing this in order of appearance. So, let's get into this. Kirk Cameron, he brought his own unique character to it. It wasn't necessarily like all of the book characterness to him. Now, he had Buck's cockiness a little bit, but it wasn't as big of a thing as it should have been, because Buck's very cocky in the books. He's basically a cocky reporter, and it works well. It's just we didn't have a lot of those characteristics in his movies. They were completely absent, and it just sucks that happened. Also, Kirk Cameron was the first one to play the character, and he did a good job taking his own character into it. But also, Buck is not the main character of the series. That is Rayford. So, he's the secondary main character, and it's just really weird to see the main character with Kirk Cameron being Buck, because Buck dies in the Battle of Armageddon, so it's not gonna work out as well. But Left Behind the Rise of the Antichrist brought Rayford back to it, but also kept Buck center stage like the book does. So, yeah. But also, Buck was a good guy. He was always a good guy. He just didn't believe it. Now, one issue they never showed in the movies, Buck had considered Christ many times before the rapture happened, but they never portrayed this on screen on any of the characters, which is what leads him to Christ in the first place, is all the events he's seen in his years of reporting is what does that. He actually takes a peaceful look at Bruce Barnes and talks to him, and then considers it once he reaches the UN. But the new Left Behind kind of literally took this from the character and made him, like the Kirk Cameron movies, go off and do that thing. Go off and just half cock and go into the realm of the Antichrist without God's protection at first, and then comes to Christ because of it. It's just something they've never adapted to the movies from the books. So it's just really crazy. So, okay, so let's get into the next character. Kirk Cameron, mildly okay. He brings his own take to it. So, let's get into Chad Michael Murray. Okay guys, so here we are with Chad Michael Murray's portrayal of the character. Now, yeah, he had some cockiness, but it was like Kirk Cameron, where it wasn't as big of a role as anything in any other movie. So it's just sad not to see as much cockiness, but he had a little bit more cockiness than Kirk Cameron's character. I am gonna say that. Appearances, he kind of matches the book, because the book mentions that Buck has long blonde hair. Nowhere to be seen in this movie, but blonde hair, yes. So that is something that is good. So 1 point to him for that. What else? So anyways, he is basically a dual character. The only character development was the stuff with his mother. That's the only thing that Chad Michael Murray brought to the table. Buck was sort of cockiness and that. So there's not much to say, because his character is derived very further books than any of the other actors, and that is saying something. But let's get into Greg Perrow's version. I don't know. Okay, let's get into it. Okay, everybody. So Greg Perrow, don't know how to pronounce it. He has Buck's cockiness down to the T in here. Fighting for what's right is something Buck does, and it just works well in this film. He does Buck justice, and I'm just so excited with him. One thing, appearance, he does not have blonde hair like Chad Michael Murray did, so that is one flaw in his character from the book. So but he has Buck's cockiness down. He is the best, cockiest Buck ever in the franchise, and I'm just so excited about that. But anyways, what I'm talking to, so also his, he just is the best, if you ask me. So anyways, also Buck has a lot of chances to believe like the other characters do. Like the book, he has that. I know I said not everyone has the accurate of that. Well, that is true. It's not accurate reasons why. But his character in Left Behind Rose the Antichrist actually has tons of time to come to Christ, but denies it. He knows it's out there. He just keeps ignoring it. So that is something from the book, and it just works perfectly with the film. He doesn't want to believe because there's a higher power out there, and he doesn't want to be controlled by that. So I'm gonna have to devote my entire life, and it's worthless to even try. That's the way his mind is working. Christ at the end of the movie, and it just matches perfectly with the book. So I'm just so excited, guys, for the sequel. But yeah, let's get into which one's back at best. Of course, is Greg Perrow. Did an excellent job. The acting was a lot better in Left Behind Rose the Antichrist than any of the other movies. It was so good. it's probably the highest, best acting Christian film ever. And that's to say something, because most Christian films, they kind of dull everything. It's just really cringy sometimes. But I still love Christian films, don't get me wrong. It's just a lot of this stuff, they're independent filmmakers, so they're stuck to a lot of confines to everything. There's just a lot of dip in quality in Christian films because we don't have there's not big Christian studios out there. The only one I can think of is Pureflix, and even Pureflix doesn't have the budget to make certain stuff. So it's just really crazy. But I'm just so excited for the sequel. So, Greg Pero, best in my opinion. What do you guys think? What's your opinion about this? Let me know down in the comments, and we can have a big discussion. It's gonna be awesome. But also, please subscribe if you want more Left Behind content, because I plan on doing a lot more Left Behind topic videos. So if you want to be first here to watch them, let me know down in the comments. I will gladly reply to you. I reply to all my messages, so just be respectful down there. But this is gonna be awesome, guys. So yeah, please like, share, and subscribe, and hit that bell beside the subscribe button. Click on and be notified every time I upload a new video. Also, share this video to as many friends as you can, and get them on board with this channel, because I hope this channel can bring people towards Christ through the Left Behind movies. So we'll delve a little bit into Bible prophecy a little bit in the future, and see if it matches the faults. So that'll be a video coming up, the inaccuracies of Left Behind. So that'll be something coming up, but it's gonna be awesome, guys. So check out that video in the future. But yeah, this is Brad McDonald signing out. I'll see you out there, movie lovers. Bye.